Welcome to Sage Will Come Soon. Back in 1995, I was on The Paget Show, hosted by Paget Brewster of CSI fame, and I was on the show taping of People Think I'm Gay, But I'm Really Straight. While I was living in San Francisco, they were doing ads for this Paget show, the talk show in San Francisco, and they needed audience members, and I was so excited to do it. I thought, what a great opportunity just to go have fun. So I went down to the taping, and I don't remember what the show was that I was in the audience for, but I sat there and watched it. It was just all excitement and fun. At the end of the show, they asked for submissions, ideas for shows. And I said, well, I was in the Navy and people thought I was gay and they kicked me out. So I put that in a little box and I left. And I got a call very shortly after, and they said, well, can you tell us more about this story of yours? And I gave them the entire Navy story. Then I gave them my beauty school story, and I just gave them all these stories of these tragedies that I've had. And so they said, you'd be a great fit. We want you on. People think I'm gay, but I'm really straight. And I said, sure, that sounds like fun. So I trot on out to the stage and sit down and get ready for the camera to roll. And of course, Paget then starts her line of questioning with me, and I tell the whole story about the Navy and what happened kicking me out, and then with beauty school, what happened with that. And I'm trying to be very serious, and this is a very serious topic, and I was treated badly. And so she has to take her first break. And during the break, this black girl sitting down in front says, "Psst, hey, ever thought about doing drag? You'd be fabulous, girl." I mean, what? I was petrified. And so I dismissed her, going, give her the crusty look like, how dare you say that to me? And Paget finishes her line of sentencing with me, and the whole show it's a lot of fun. But they invite me to come back the next day or the day after to talk to Eddie and try to find a job and come work with him. And they actually tested me out on the next couple tapings to see if I could handle it. And I didn't know what I was doing. They didn't give me any instruction. They said, hey, we need the makeup guy. She's shiny on the forehead. So they said, Mark, go on out there. And I'm like, what? Who? I never put makeup on anything at this point. So I'm like running out there on stage, and they're kind of, whistling and being friendly to me. And I'm trying to pat her face down with this makeup going, I don't know what to do. So I turned back around. They said, she needs more powder. So I came back again, went poof, poof, poof on her face, and poof, poof. And I turned around and came back off stage. Well, they sent Eddie out there because I didn't do it properly. Well, that didn't quite work out, and I didn't quite find a job, and they didn't hire me. So I was kind of like penniless and not homeless, but just no job, and it was rough. It was really rough. But I was called back to do a second taping of What Are They Now and what happened to them. And so I go down there, and they sit me down with Paget again, and they sit me down in the front, and she comes down to me and she says, so, what'd you decide? Are you gay or are you straight? And the crowd was like, kind of just, I think they all wanted me to say I was gay and come out of the closet. And there was no way in hell on national TV that I was going to say that I was gay. So what did I do? On national television, it says, I think I'm straight. And if I remember properly, Paget was a little disappointed with that. She's like, okay, well, good luck. Because it was like, come on, bro, what's going on with you? Why this nonsense? But the memory's very fond, and I'll never forget being on that show and being taped. And my roommates actually caught it the night that it aired, and they were both like, wake up, Mark's on TV. But it was a great show, and Paget was amazing, and I've always wondered what happened to her. And then, of course, I think it was last year or the year before, I was like, oh my gosh, Paget Brewster's on TV, and she was on CSI, but it was years prior to that. And to the black woman, of course, who said I'd be a beautiful drag queen. Well, she was right. I turned out to be a beautiful drag queen. Years later, actually it was 95, so a year later, Sage finally made her massive debut in New Jersey. And it was a lot of fun. But very fond memories of San Francisco, Paget Brewster and the Paget Show from San Francisco, 1995. Thanks for watching.